good morning. I hope you're having a good day so far today. I think I'm very nervous about doing this, but I think I am going to try and get my aloe plant into a different container. I'm going to also hopefully use pretty much the exact same sand and rocks and stuff that she already has. And I am very nervous about this because she is like 10 years old and I have not moved her since like the first year, I think. Maybe it was her second year that I had her. She's been in the same container and she is happy, but I am so nervous because she has been in the same container now for a super long amount of time and it's made of glass and it's technically for decorations, not for plants. I'm sure it's perfectly fine. And I happen to have one available because the one that I had Lloyd in is not in use currently because he had to be downsized. So gonna put her in that one. Just extremely nervous about it, but I think it needs to be done, so I'm going to. I just need to get all of the things that I'm gonna be using out because I think it's gonna be messy, so I'm gonna set the whole like planting mat up. So yeah, we are gonna do it anyway, whether I'm nervous or not. I think it's gonna be better for her, but yeah, that's the main thing that I'm planning on doing today. Besides that, obviously knitting. Hopefully I'll knit quite a bit because I did not get any more done last night, unfortunately, so I only knit that one square. So yeah, not even one square. I haven't even finished it. So hopefully I will knit quite a bit today as well. But yeah, as for right now, I just wanted to say good morning and I hope you're having a good day so far today and I'll see you in a second. She is extremely heavy actually, but this is my aloe plant and I'm gonna get her repotted into this container that Lloyd was in and hopefully she will like it in here. It's about the same size, so it should be fine. I will give you updates as I am doing this process, but I think it's going to take a while, so yeah, I'm not going to video the whole thing, but I will see you in a second once I get her out of here. That was surprisingly easy. She does not have many roots, just kind of removed and loosened up the soil, and she came right out. I am kind of concerned at the lack of roots that she has, but hopefully because she's going into a better container, she'll be able to get more roots. Well, the good news is she was easy to get into a new container, and I'm glad that I did that. The bad news is she has some rot starting on this plant and on this plant, so I am very concerned that even this container is too big for her. Apparently that's why she didn't need much water because she has way more soil in here than sand. I still only used the soil from this container. All this soil came from in here. That's how like packed it was. So hopefully because it's lighter now and it'll hopefully be able to dry out. She'll be able to grow some new roots, but I'm kind of really upset that she is not that healthy actually. I thought she was doing so well, but yeah, I guess that was a good thing to do, even though now I'm kind of like, maybe I should have just left her because she was okay, but I don't know. I just hope that she's okay, and no matter what, she is in a new container. It was a lot easier than I expected it to be, and hopefully she'll be able to grow some new roots and get healthy again, because yeah, that was not something that I enjoyed seeing. And also I need to put the last thing back in her container. Her little butterfly needs to go back on her leaves. Let's see here. Where do I want to put it? I think I'll put it right here. It's just a paper butterfly, I think. It's just really cute and it's always been on her. It's super sun faded as well, which is kind of funny, but yeah, it's just a little, I believe, paper. It might be actually made of feathers. It came in like a flower arrangement or something that Dad gave me. I forget, but I loved the little butterfly, so I kept it. But yeah. Good luck, little Aloe. I hope that helps you, sweetheart. I'm gonna put you back home now and clean up the really not that much of a mess, which I am grateful for again. It's just like, yeah, I hope that she's okay and that was not a mistake. She's back home, everything is all cleaned up, and she does look beautiful in her new container, so hopefully that means that she will stay nice and healthy. I don't know, but yeah, honestly, she does look really pretty in here, so hopefully she will be able to get some of her health back again, and moving her was not a mistake and actually very helpful. I didn't want to put her in a smaller container because she is used to being in a big container with her not many roots, so I'm hoping that it'll be okay that she's still in a large size. Such a small amount of roots, it just means that I don't still need to water her much, I guess. But that definitely explains why. And it also explains why her container was so heavy when I picked her up. She had so much water in her. I don't know where it comes from because I don't water her very often. But yeah, anyway. Good luck, little one. I hope that you're gonna love your new home. But yeah, that makes me feel better, and hopefully her too. And so far today, she seems to be doing good still. My little aloe, obviously, still seems to be doing pretty good. She doesn't look any more stressed than I guess she already was. I am so upset that she hasn't been doing very well. I would have never known, honestly, if I didn't decide to change her container. Yeah, I'm very upset by that. I also didn't know that she had so much soil in her container. I thought she was pretty much only sand and rocks. But I guess that when I repotted her the first time, I kept a lot of the soil from her container that she came in and just kind of moved her to the new container. I had no idea that I did that. The only reason why I know it's soil that she came with was because it still had some of the, like, I don't know what they are. The little, like, I think they're plastic, they're plastic balls that are in the soil. I know you know what I'm talking about. I've only ever seen in plants from the store, so I know that was her original soil. I must have just added the stone and the sand to it when I moved her. I would have been positive that I removed all of that though. I can definitely see why she wasn't very happy, but yeah, hopefully now she will start to do better. I also know that I buried a lot of her stem that didn't have any leaves on it. I'm hoping that that's not going to be a problem and get rotted underneath the soil. I don't know if she'll be able to grow roots from it. I really should look up how to take care of my plants better and properly, but I don't do that. So I'm really hoping that that was also not a mistake, but you know, you never know unless you try. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely figure it out. But the reason why I did that, and I'm hoping that roots will be able to grow out of that, is because she really only had like one root that was like less than a half an inch that was still looking healthy on her. So yeah, definitely hoping that she's going to be okay. The smaller ones definitely have more roots that are healthy than the original plant, so that is good, but I will be very sad if my main aloe plant is no longer around. But hopefully she'll be around for another 10 years because I have had her for a super long time, and she's, I think, currently my oldest plant. Yeah, she is definitely my oldest plant currently. I really hope that she does well, but you never know. All you can do is try, and I am very glad that I found out that she was, you know, in really not happy at all. So I'm glad that I am able to hopefully help her. No matter what happens, she will at least hopefully feel a little bit better. And that does explain why she has not been growing at all this year as well, because usually she'll grow at least a few new leaves every year, but she hasn't grown a single one this year. She's only lost a couple, but yeah, it makes sense now. But anyway, as for today, it has been fairly calm, so I did get a little bit of knitting done. I believe that was row 22. I'm trying to count and chat at the same time. It's kind of a lot for my brain, but somehow I am actually thinking I'm managing. I'm not entirely sure, but I am going to be finishing this square in just a second. But besides that, yeah, it's been a pretty calm day. It's just like been looking like it's gonna rain the entire day. Obviously it's very cloudy, but it hasn't. I don't know what's going on. It really looks like it is going to every single day, but then it doesn't. It's very strange and kind of really annoying. It is supposed to get also kind of windy later on, So I'm kind of also nervous about that because my maple tree, as you know, is very tall. So I don't want the little one to, you know, fall down with the wind. So hopefully their little support group garden will be able to support the little tree. So far it's been doing really well, and maple tree has not fallen over since I, you know, surrounded the little one with the rest of the plants. So far it's working, but I don't know if it gets like super strong winds later on today, if it's going to be enough, because yeah, we might get some strong winds. I have no idea. The weather has been so wrong lately that I honestly really have not been paying attention to it that much. I'm just hoping for a little bit of rain. Oh, and I also wanted to give you a quick update before I forget. There are some roots, I don't know if you can see, but there's one that's like right above the soil level. It's that tiny white speck above my fingernail. Hopefully you can see past all the leaves. I'm not entirely sure if you can or not, but there is a tiny root that you can see from the top of the container, and then there is also another root down here. So it looks like these little guys have rooted. I forgot to tell you that yesterday. I wanted to, but I completely forgot. But yeah, it does look like these little guys are rooting and they are propagating. So my little propagated pothos plant is okay, and they're gonna be healthy again. So propagating them was definitely the right choice. I just forgot to tell you about that yesterday, that I was seeing a couple of roots, but they are in there and I am so happy about it because that little plant was not doing well. I honestly think it was also being overwatered. I don't understand why nobody has been drinking water this past couple of weeks. It's very strange and slightly concerning, but at least I was able to propagate the little one. Pothos are super easy to propagate. I don't know why, because I wasn't really expecting them to be super easy to propagate, but I'm very grateful that they are. So I was fairly confident that they would propagate, but I was still obviously nervous, but I am very excited to tell you that they actually did, and they are gonna be okay. And also I'm pretty sure, but I'm gonna count just to make sure, that this is the 24th row on this square, so I only need to knit one more, but I like to count and make sure at the 24th, because sometimes I do count wrong, and like I did yesterday, I wasn't sure. I did count right yesterday, by the way. There were, what was it, 21 rows on the knitting needle when I counted, but I did count correctly. Yep, 24. Okay, so we need to knit one more row and then we can cast off this square. One other thing that I did today, I played Animal Crossing this morning. I got a few moments to play. I almost videoed a little bit so you could see too, but I figured because I just played that it was a little bit too close, so I did not. But anyway, I did play Animal Crossing a little bit today, and you know how you get the like messages in a bottle that wash up on the beach? I picked one up, and it was actually a DIY recipe that I have not had yet. That is something that does not happen very often. What did I get? What was the recipe? I don't even remember. I don't even think that I really read what it was, because I just read the thing, it checked if I had it, it didn't say that I already knew it, and I learned the recipe, so I don't think I even like saw what I learned. I'm still trying to get the ironwood, I believe it's called ironwood set. I do not have all of those. That's like the main thing that I know that I don't have, and I'm very upset by it because it's one of my like favorite DIY like sets that you can make. I just really like how it looks. So I'm kind of hoping that I get more of those. I'm missing, what am I missing? I forget. I'm missing quite a bit of them, and I know that I'm missing them because I have had them on other islands that I have had before I remade this one. I just haven't been finding those recipes for some strange reason. So I know that I'm missing those, but everything else I kind of like just assumed that I knew most of the recipes and it just wasn't giving me the ones that I need. But apparently, yeah, I'm still missing quite a few of them, and it's kind of really exciting. And it's made me actually like want to pick up the messages in a bottle now that wash up on the shore and go into the villagers' houses to find who is making the DIY recipe each day, because there's a chance that I'll get ones that I don't have yet. So yeah, I also played Animal Crossing today, and I really enjoyed being able to for, again, a good amount of time. It was so nice. But we just finished another, where are my scissors? There they are. So I think that was the 10th one of the blue squares. I'm not entirely sure though. I will count and make sure. But we obviously just knit this today. I started it this morning and just finished it. And I also knit this one. I finished it. This is the one that we were working on yesterday, but I finished it today. So we technically knit 2 squares today, which I'm very excited about. There are 10 squares here, so we are halfway done with the last color. We only need to knit another 10 squares for this blanket, and then we get to sew it together. I am so excited about that. But anyway, I think that's gonna do it for the video today, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and way more importantly, I hope you have a good day today, no matter what you're doing. If it's a lot or a little, it doesn't matter. I just hope you have a good day. And as for me tomorrow, what am I getting up to? I don't know. I'm sorry that I never really know, and I always just kind of say I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow, but truly I don't. I tell you when I do know what's going on, but most of the time, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing like in the next hour sometimes. So yeah, that's why I always say that. I like truly I don't know. That's also why I like to tell you when I do know, because you know, sometimes you like to know what you're gonna be watching tomorrow. But anyway, yeah, that's a really long way of saying I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. But as for today, again, just thank you so much for being here and enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow with the next video. Bye! I'll see you later!